Imagine a bike that doesn't just take you places, but takes you beyond the limits of the road itself, where adventure begins where the pavement ends. That's the Yamaha AG 175, a machine built for those who don't settle for ordinary, for those who find peace in dust trails, open skies, and the raw feel of freedom. The first time you see it, you don't just see a motorcycle, you see a purpose, a symbol of strength, balance, and timeless endurance. This is not just a bike, it's a partner in every terrain, every challenge, every moment you dare to explore. The Yamaha AG 175 carries a legacy that stretches back decades, a legacy built on reliability and rugged simplicity. Farmers, explorers, and riders from every corner of the world have trusted this machine to go where others can't. When Yamaha designed this bike, they didn't design it for the city lights or smooth highways, they designed it for the real world, the world where roads are optional and the journey is unpredictable. Every nut, bolt, and curve of the AG 175 reflects Yamaha's deep understanding of what true riders need, a bike that's strong, easy to handle, and ready for anything. As you approach the bike, the first thing that catches your eye is its solid stance. The frame feels compact yet powerful, perfectly balanced between strength and agility. The high front fender, raised exhaust, and wide handlebars immediately tell you this bike means business. The fuel tank, shaped for comfort and grip, feels just right under your knees, while the thick seat is designed for long hours of riding without fatigue. Whether you're crossing fields, tackling dirt paths, or cruising along back roads, the AG 175 is built to keep you comfortable and in control. Powering this legend is a robust 175cc air-cooled, two-stroke engine, simple, reliable, and incredibly responsive. Twist the throttle, and you feel that instant punch of torque, ready to pull through mud, gravel, or steep slopes without hesitation. It's not about top speed, it's about dependable power delivery where you need it most. The engine's distinctive hum reminds you that you're riding a true Yamaha, smooth, powerful, and purposeful. Every gear change feels natural, every turn feels stable, and every mile builds your confidence in what this bike can do. The suspension setup is built to absorb whatever the terrain throws at you. With long travel front forks and a tough rear suspension, the AG 175 glides over bumps and uneven surfaces effortlessly. The wheels, thick and strong, are designed to provide maximum traction in both wet and dry conditions. You could be climbing a rocky hillside or cutting through a muddy trail, and the bike simply stays firm, steady, and unstoppable. It's the kind of dependability that earns respect, not just from riders, but from the land itself. And it's not just about function, there's a certain beauty in its simplicity. The Yamaha AG 175 doesn't try to look flashy. It carries that authentic, purposeful design that makes it stand out quietly. The metal, the matte finishes, the neat cable routing, every detail feels thoughtfully placed. In a world full of bikes overloaded with unnecessary features, the AG 175 reminds you that real power lies in simplicity. Less to go wrong, more to rely on. That's what makes it a true workhorse and an icon of practicality. Riding this bike feels like stepping back into the roots of motorcycling, where connection between rider and machine was pure. You feel every vibration, every pull, every heartbeat of the engine, and it all comes together in perfect harmony. The handlebars sit at a natural height, making it easy to maneuver even at low speeds. Whether you're herding livestock, navigating a farm path, or just enjoying a quiet country ride, the AG 175 feels natural and responsive. It becomes an extension of you. Maintenance is another reason riders love it. Yamaha built this bike to be easy to service and incredibly durable. Simple mechanics, straightforward design, you don't need a fancy garage or a technician with a laptop. Just basic tools, a little care, and the AG 175 will serve you for years. That's why in rural areas, farms, and rugged landscapes across the globe, you'll still find these bikes running strong even after decades. They're more than machines, they're trusted companions that refuse to quit. The seat height and weight are balanced perfectly for riders of all sizes. It's not intimidating, yet it feels solid. The wide foot pegs give extra grip when standing through tough terrain. The side racks can easily carry tools, bags, or gear, making it a true utility bike. But don't mistake its practicality for lack of personality. When you ride it, there's a sense of pride, the kind that comes from owning something built with purpose. Yamaha's attention to detail shows even in small things. The exhaust is positioned high to prevent water entry when crossing streams. The chain guard keeps dirt away, and the engine is tuned for long life with minimal maintenance. The paintwork is durable, the chrome parts resist corrosion, and even the switchgear feels robust. It's like every inch of the AG 175 was made to endure. Now imagine this bike in a luxury showroom, its rugged frame gleaming under bright white lights, its shadow reflected on a polished floor. The Yamaha logo shining proudly on the wall behind it. You realize that while it's built for rough trails, it still carries the sophistication and class of a true Yamaha. That's what makes it timeless. It fits equally well in a farmyard or a premium showroom. Few machines have that kind of dual identity, raw power and refined presence. When you take it out for a ride, it doesn't demand attention, but it gets it anyway. People look at it and see something rare, a bike that represents freedom in its purest form. You can ride it through the wilderness, across rivers, up hills, or down gravel tracks, and it will always deliver that same dependable performance. It's the kind of machine that builds trust every time you start it. Yamaha AG 175 is not for everyone. It's for those who appreciate the value of reliability over glamour, strength over shine, purpose over style. It's for riders who understand that real adventure isn't found on paved roads but in the paths less traveled. It's for the explorers, the workers, the dreamers who believe that the journey matters more than the destination. And even after you park it, you can't help but look back. There's something about its stance, tall, balanced, ready to move, that makes you respect it. It's a bike that doesn't need to prove anything. It's already done that, year after year, with riders who've trusted it to go further than the map shows. So if you're searching for a motorcycle that stands for endurance, strength, and timeless Yamaha craftsmanship, look no further than the AG 175. It's not just built to ride, it's built to last, to explore, and to remind you that true adventure begins where the road ends. With every turn of the throttle, you'll feel the heritage, the purpose, and the freedom that this legendary machine delivers. The Yamaha AG 175, simple, strong, and endlessly loyal, because when you ride it, you're not just moving forward, you're carrying a legacy.